Hi everybody, I'm Rob Anderson. I want to make this video for you today to point out a thought process that I had, and I was looking into it for myself when I suddenly realized, hey, it's a perfect example to give you guys as far as what's a great idea and yet is it profitable. So we were chatting as friends of mine, crafting friends of mine, about recycling forks and things, and she found some great examples and sent them to me, and it got me on a mission looking at them. And I immediately looked at things from what I think will sell. Okay, and remember this, it's an obsession with me. 1 second. Because I do courses, let me show it to you. I've got a course on how to research the most profitable craft business, and because of it I can't see any craft without thinking, will it sell? And so yeah, in the beginning with these with the fork art, my bad, sorry, I was thinking of how cool they were and how much fun they'd be, and then it didn't take long, a day or two, for me to start wondering if they're going to actually sell. So I could see them as, for example, being things that go onto wedding tables, holding the place cards, you know, for the people, which, you know, their seat allocations and things. So there are places where I could see the potential. I'm not going to go into hectic detail here. In the craft research, I teach you how to research it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how that thought process would go across to this, which is what I was looking at, for example, on these images here. For example, this is something I thought was stunning, and then once it was done, and I can't even see too clearly what sort of thing it is, it's probably a candle holder or something, and then I start to realize, but will it sell? And again, until you've researched it. Now I can tell you that bracelets, necklaces and things are very good sellers, and if they're done creatively enough, and this one really looks beautiful, and in fact I'd love to know, because this has to be annealed in the steel to work it, and then they've brought up a beautiful high quality finish at the end after having worked it. That's impressive. And this is a guy who's selling his products in I think he was in Central Park in New York, and in this story here, you're welcome to find this, happyclouds.blogspot.com, and she was saying how he was selling in, he sold 6 bracelets in a short space of time she was hanging around. So clearly very capable artist, and still able to get sales. In fact, I think this is one of his, because if you look further on, I've gone to his website. Now this is the kind of thing that I would like to produce, because I think it would sell well, and this would be jewelry related. But I would equally want to do furniture related. So, and if you go to how I teach research, in other words, go to the top wood sellers on Etsy, and you'll find these are the kind of items that are selling well. So I reckon that it's a great idea that this is the sort of thing that you could produce, and for the novelty idea of it, and the fact that it's recycled, etc., makes it a great seller. Before I finish, I just want to show you what this guy's website looks like. I think it's the same guy that was the New York guy on it. And if you look, he's got some stunning pieces, and he obviously does, by the looks of it, creatures and fantasy. I should have opened all of these so you don't have to wait for my South African speed. A money clip. Let's what do you see he did with a money clip. Good for him. Huh. Something different. So the whole point of this was to show you a beautiful craft product, absolute artwork from this guy, Fork Art, and in fact some brilliant ideas. And so it's nice. What I wanted to try and tell you is that he's clearly very good at this. He's learned to combine the creative art side with products that I, in my research, continually tell you that you need to do. Those are the ones that sell. Bracelets, necklaces, as opposed to other things. Incidentally, in one of my other courses, I'm not sure if this gentleman knows this trick, but I suspect he does. is that let's just go to his fantasy stuff. I'm not too sure how many people would want to buy a $65 dragon, okay? But I teach people to do a $6,000 dragon, a big one, so that when people come along and say, how much is that dragon? And then you say $6,000 and they go, oh! And while they're recovering, you say to them, and then they look around at your stall, and then they see an item that's at a much better price, a $25 marble bracelet, and suddenly it's going to be the kind of thing they think, okay, wow, that's a bargain, and they buy one instantly. Because in their head, $6,000 or $600 was a big amount of money, and suddenly $25 is an absolute bargain, and they'd buy 3. Yeah, so now I'm getting into other aspects of what I'd like to do. I'm just very happy to have found Fork Art, and happy to feature him as a positive example as to how you produce items that are creative and beautiful, recycled, and will sell. I'm going to, in fact, contact him and tell him that I've produced this video, so as he knows that I'm saying hopefully good things about him out there. Most importantly, guys, creative stuff is great. All of this started because I made a video on recycling your used artwork and crafting items and stock on another website. So go to my site and have a look at it for there. Look out for it there, and let's enjoy the rest of the day. Take care. Thanks. Bye.